Hi everybody, it's Marc Champ from Wharf Financial. I hope you are all well. So today I'm going to talk to you about 5 ways to get a head start in property investment if you don't have any cash. So number 1, make sure you educate yourself, and I recommend educating yourself organically. So that's reading books, reading reports like the Home Track Report, speaking to property professionals and talking to other people in the industry. There are great training courses out there, but I would always recommend doing your own research and making your own minds up about things. Don't be led, make sure you're doing your own educating. And whilst you're doing it, you can be saving money for your equity stake in a property. And the more of an equity stake you have, the lower borrowing you will have, and therefore the cheaper the rate. Number 2, networking. Go out and talk to people. Talk to property professionals, investors, property sources, agents, whoever it may be. They'll all be able to give you advice, and you may even find yourself a joint venture partner. So get out there. We have a list of networking events, so if anybody wants that, please give us a shout. The third thing, investor loans. Now, investor loans come with a bit of a health warning. They often can get you started in property because they're offering finance for your equity contribution. And this will give you a bit of a head start, but it needs to come with a bit of a caveat. If you are borrowing the equity stake from somebody, you obviously owe them that money. And if you're borrowing from the bank or a lender, whoever it may be as well, you will owe them that money. So if your transaction and the deal doesn't go quite to plan, you will still be left having to pay back your investor. And it's really important that you've done your due diligence on that investor so you don't get yourself in a sticky situation. They can be great for giving you a head start, but it does come with the health warning. Number 4, below market values. Now, this is the thing that everybody wants. They want to buy a property that is below market value. And lenders often offer an increase in the loan to value when it comes to a below market value transaction, because they believe that the purchase price is below the true market value, but you've got to convince the valuer of that. So it is something that people seek. Be careful with it, because it doesn't always happen that what an agent believes is the market value is the same as what a valuer believes is the market value. So be careful with them. Have a look at them by all means, and you potentially could get extra leverage, and therefore not having as much cash could be, this could be a good way forward. Number 5, rent to rent. So rent to rent is where you are renting a property and then you're renting it out for somebody else. It's quite straightforward, but it can be a good way that you generate cash. Make sure you've checked the lease, make sure there's no onerous covenants in the lease that prevent you from doing that, and make sure your landlord is happy with that. So it is a way of generating cash. All in all though, my top tip, the one that I would always go back to, is educating yourself. You've got an age to save money. You can be learning all the way through. And whilst you're learning, you're not losing any money and you are saving money. So please educate yourself. Make sure you are tuning into videos like this or reading the right books, talking to the right people. We are more than happy looking at transactions for people who aren't too sure and advising whether we think they're going to be profitable. And we'll do what we can to help a customer with a transaction. So if anybody does want to talk to us, please feel free to get in touch, leave a comment, send us a direct message. And it'll be great if people could subscribe and like our page. Would really appreciate it. And if anybody needs anything, please get in touch. Thank you very much.